They filed in cautiously, regarding each other with a curiosity that was tinged with years of unspoken separation. "Welcome, everyone," Ms. Miracle said, her voice a calm anchor in the sea of uncertainty. She stood before the diverse group with the quiet confidence that had become her hallmark. She wore a simple cardigan adorned with colorful embroidery, and her silver hair was arranged in a neat bun. "Thank you for bringing not just your fabric, but your stories to share today." She gestured to the large wooden table, now covered with a pristine white cloth. Beside it stood a sleek computer workstation that seemed at odds with the traditional quilting supplies arranged nearby, a silent testament to the bridge she intended to build. "The Memory Quilt project has two components," Ms. Miracle explained. "We will create a physical quilt from the fabric pieces you've brought, each square representing a personal story, but we will also create a digital archive where these stories will be recorded, along with photographs, and, for those who wish, short videos. Together, these will form a living history of Oak Ridge, past, present, and future." A murmur ran through the room. Elena Rodriguez, a retired schoolteacher who had lived in Oak Ridge for 40 years, raised her hand. "I don't mean to be difficult, but I don't know the first thing about computers. I came to quilt, not to tweet, or whatever it is people do now." Several of the older residents nodded in agreement, while some of the younger attendees exchanged glances, a flicker of the old division momentarily resurfacing. Ms. Miracle smiled warmly, her expression radiating understanding. "That's the beauty of this project, Elena. We all have different skills to contribute. Those comfortable with sewing will help those who aren't. Those comfortable with technology will assist those who aren't. The quilt and the digital archive will grow together, just as our community can." She turned to a young man standing near the back. "Raj, I believe you work in digital media. Would you be willing to help set up our recording station?" Raj, a web designer who had moved to the new development just 6 months ago, looked surprised at being addressed by name. "How did you know who I make it my business to know my neighbors," Ms. Miracle said, with a wink that broke the tension, "especially those with talents our community needs." As Raj, a newfound sense of purpose on his face, moved toward the computer station, Ms. Miracle continued, "Now, let's begin with a simple exercise. Please find someone you don't know, preferably someone from a different part of the neighborhood, and share the story of your fabric piece." There was a moment of hesitation, a collective breath held in the balance, before people reluctantly began to pair up. Ms. Miracle moved among them, a gentle weaver of introductions, until the room slowly, then surely, hummed with the sound of conversation. Elena found herself paired with Maya, a young mother who had recently moved into the new development. With hands that trembled slightly, Elena carefully unfolded a square of faded blue cotton printed with small white anchors. "This is from the shirt my late husband wore on our first date," she explained, her voice softening with the memory.